Good morning, friends. Today I will discuss with you regarding the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem means it is a right angle triangle theorem. If A, B, C right angle at B, then AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is AC hypotenuse, AB perpendicular and BC is base. So hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. This is known as the Pythagoras theorem and it is applicable to the right angle triangles. But if we take obtuse triangle or the acute triangle, how this Pythagoras theorem will be applicable to obtuse and acute triangle? This is the main point. See, when hypotenuse square is more than a square plus b square, then it is known as the obtuse right angle triangle, and when c square is less than a square plus b square, it is the acute right angle triangle. Now first we will discuss about the obtuse triangle. A, B, C, it is a obtuse triangle, and we will see how this Pythagoras theorem is applied. Draw AD perpendicular on the DC. Then in ADC we will get two right angle triangles. One is ADB and other is ADC. In ADB, AB square is equal to AD square plus DB square. And in ADC, AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. Now if you see CD square, that is equal to DB plus BC. That is equal to DB plus BC. So AC square is equal to AD square plus CD, we write BC plus DB whole square. And if you open it, then BC plus DB whole square is equal to BC square plus DB square plus 2 BC into DB. Again listen, here DC is equal to DB plus BC, then CD is equal to DB plus BC, then AC square is equal to AD square plus BC plus DB whole square. And when we will open it, it will be BC square DB square plus 2 BC into DB. Now here if we see AD square plus DB square, AD square plus DB square from equation number 1 is equal to AB. So this equation becomes AB square plus BC square plus 2BC and DB. So this is the actual Pythagoras theorem for the obtuse triangle. See here, AC is the hypotenuse, and if we say perpendicular drawn, that's AD and the DC. So ADB and the ADC two triangles they are taken and then simplified, we get AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square plus 2 DB into BC. Now second case, that is acute triangle. If ABC acute triangle, draw a perpendicular from A and BC, that is AD. Now here two triangles are formed, ADB and the ADC. In first case, ABD, AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square. And second case, AC square is equal to DC square plus AD square. Now here DC is equal to BC minus BD. DC is equal to BC minus BD. So AC square is equal to AD square plus BC minus BD whole square. And when you open it, AD square, BC square plus BD square minus 2BC BD. Now here again, AD and the BD, AD and the BD is equal to AB square, then AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square minus 2BC into BD. So actually what happened? In the case of the obtuse triangle, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now here this BC square is taken, that is the total of the DB plus BC. So it becomes AB square plus BC square plus 2 BC into DB. But in the case of the right acute triangle, here there is a difference. This DC is equal to BC minus BD. So this is how Pythagoras theorem is in the case of the obtuse triangle and the acute triangle. It's a very important thing for the Pythagoras theorem. There are so many questions which can be solved by using this Pythagoras theorem for the obtuse triangle and the acute triangle. Okay, so it's all about the Pythagoras theorem. If you like my videos, please share and subscribe. Thanks very much.